Alright, so, let's go ahead and try and investigate, John Jack's, disc. Maybe even his locker. Near disc. It's an antique steel disc. This is the one that, John was using. We probably should take a look inside, eh? Hey, is he Canadian? Locker. This is the locker that John was using. So his personal things should be in there, right? Investigate. Near disk. It's an old style working disk. It has drawers installed. How can we actually open? Ah, now we have the option for the desk drawer. There's a keyhole on the front. A key? Nobody uses keys anymore. As I recall, Jean had a key. I mean, come on. Come on. I wonder if there's gonna be a way for us to actually, you know, miss the key entirely. I don't think there was a way, because the game kind of forced us to actually pick everything up before moving along. I'm gonna check on the locker first. Alright, let's investigate the locker. Ooh. There's a coat hanging inside the locker. Is that it? Look at the coat. It's Jean's junker coat. This was probably a spare. A coat? Like, why is it a junker coat? Because is that his dress? His outfit? It's just like the coat I got, but a little bigger. It's really worn out, though. How big is Gibson? Like, I wonder if, yeah, these coats are actually, like, uniforms. Check the pockets of the coat for me, will ya? Alright. Why didn't you do it yourself? Oh! That's a chess piece. What is that? Is that, the queen? Chess piece wasn't the coat. Is that a queen? Look at the chess piece. It's a chess piece. Investigate the chess piece. It's a chess piece made of wood. Huh. Well, usually they're not made of wood, but maybe it's probably antique. This could mean something metal. Let's hang on to it as evidence. Alright, I will store this chess piece as evidence. I'm sure it must mean something. If you say so. If you say so. Alright, let's go ahead and check on the disk drawer. I'm afraid it's locked. I cannot open it. I actually have to go to my possessions and use the key? Well, I guess. Look. Evidence. Let's grab a paper. Chess piece. It's a chess piece that we found in Gibson's coat. Not gonna use. Investigate the evidence. The chest. Okay. That's a wooden. That's it? We're not gonna, like, investigate it? Try and press something on it? Maybe it's gonna... I don't know! Gonna have some sort of, it's gonna be like some sort of a secret weapon? Or maybe it's just, you know, a salt shaker or something? Alright, let's go ahead and use the key. Alright, I will try the key. Oh! And lo and behold, it opens. There's something in the drawer. Capsules. That's a pill. What's that for? And a disc. A floppy disk? You're telling me we live in a universe with a neuron-enforced or a computer system that relies on neuron connection, but we're still using floppy disks. God damn. Well, I think all of these computers are still using the MSX hardware, huh? 8086. 8086 microcontrollers as well. Holy. I think I need to look at them. Let's check on the disk first. It's a floppy disk for a personal computer, not for the MSX. Look at the capsule. Some kind of capsule medication. Probably gonna have to analyze the capsule or something. Maybe it's something for indigestion or something. I don't know. Investigate the disk. It's a 5-inch floppy disk. A 5-inch? Nobody uses those things anymore. This disk must have something to do with John's investigation. Alright, I will store this disk as evidence. Sure, I'm gonna have to check out on it.
What kind of medicine is this?
I'll perform an analysis. Acid inhibitors, membrane protecting agents, H2 blockers. This is medication for an ulcer.
Oh shit.
Jeez. It looks like Jean's stomach was really in terrible shape. And what was he doing eating buffalo? It seems a little unusual. Perhaps there was some reason that he had to eat buffalo.
Huh? He had to? Maybe he had to impress a lady or something. And look at how look at me, how I can ingest this buffalo. Maybe, I don't know. These capsules may have something to do with all this. Let's keep them. That will not be necessary. I have recorded the results of the analysis of their chemical composition. All right. Well, I guess we have them. We have it in some form. Save? I don't want to save. Positions. Look at the disk again. That's a floppy disk for a personal computer. Where can we use the floppy disk? Can we use it on this computer in front of his disk? But he doesn't have a computer. Can we not use it on any of these? Real wonder. Evidence. The disk. Oh, that's it? Oh, alright. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to try and use the floppy disk. No, I don't even have the option to do that, which is interesting. I wonder if we can actually investigate on something else here. Capsule. It's the stomach medication that John was taking. Is there anything else in his coat? There's nothing else in the coat. Well, I guess that's it. At least the game was clear enough. Now investigating the locker. There's nothing in the locker besides the coat. Just the coat? What about the desk drawer? We already investigated the drawer. Alright, well, I guess that's that for this area, right? Where should we go? I really don't know, other than maybe try to go to engineering? Or maybe the computer room? Close the disk. Better shut the locker. Well, alright. Let's see if we can actually use the, I cannot even use anything. Which is weird. Can I, not let, can I not insert, the stupid-ass disk? Look. Evidence? Oh, we still have the key, for some reason. Well, I guess I cannot use the floppy disk here. Alright, Jordan, you, suck. You're useless. Alright, let's head to engineering. Sniff sop. Show. I'm afraid we will make a little progress here. He is severely intoxicated. Are you sure about that? Ask, maybe? Well, we can't do anything. Oh, if we're gonna communicate with someone, probably we're gonna have to go and communicate with Mika. Maybe we should report to the chief. Actually, I wanted to, yeah, to pick chief's office. How's your investigation going? Any leads yet? Let's show him the chess piece. A chess piece, eh? I've never played the game. Really? You've never played chess in your life? I really wonder if there are people that have never played chess at all in the world. I think that's kind of impossible. Not unless you're like, I'm talking like with the exception of like you know, people that you know, live in poverty, because you know, something like that would definitely be a luxury. But I would imagine if there are people that have never played a single game of chess. That's right, Harry may know something. Did you talk about Harry? Why would you even talk about Harry? But yeah, I try to talk to Harry, but I guess he doesn't want, or the game doesn't even allow me to do you know, to communicate with him. So alright. Let's show him the disc. If you can read that disc, it might provide you with some valuable information. Huh? He's not gonna give me any anything interesting. So yeah, I guess we're gonna head to the front. I'm alright now, Gillian. You can't stay depressed over these things forever. Gillian, I heard you were hurt. Are you alright? Is it getting better? Oh, well, I guess that's canon now. That's that I actually got shot. God damn, I suck. Yeah, those nanomachines are really doing the trick. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Physically, I'm fine, but my heart is still in great pain. Huh. I know what you mean, Gillian. In what way? Like, he doesn't... He never knew, Gibson. I wonder if these shots, like, I don't know, have some sort of, nanomachines that affect humans or something. I don't know. Do something? What? That's a weird option. Yeah, that's a weird option. Why would... do something? Console? Smell? Persuade? I'm gonna smell her. Sniff, sniff. That's a real great scent. If you keep this up, she will probably dislike you immensely. I may be leaning in. Maybe leaning in that direction already. All right, I guess this is something that we can do only once. Persuade to do what? So how about a date tonight? She was crying for the loss of her colleague. I don't think we know each other well enough yet. Well, I wonder if we can actually do that. Oh, come on. That doesn't matter. Gillian, you may not know this, but there's a certain order in which things are supposed to happen. You've already got a short temper, haven't you? Well, I guess. No date for us. Listen, Gillian, you want me to go out with you, right? Well, yeah. I really go for men who work hard. You know what I mean? How about I think about it after you finish this investigation? Ooh, you got me there. Alright. Let's work hard, I guess. I like to keep my private life out of the office. Well, didn't you just say that? Yeah, you might think about it after we finish with the investigation. Goddamn, console. Mika, I promise you, I'll finish what Gibson started. You're a really sweet guy, aren't you, Gillian? Not really. I just, try to sniff you or something. Thank you, Gillian, but don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, I'm going to destroy the Snatchers! Yes, I believe you, Gillian. Alright, I guess that's everything that we can do, really, with with her in terms of stupid interactions. Let's go ahead and try and talk to her. The Buffalo Restaurant? Napoleon? Ask about Gibson. He was out of the office almost constantly. He kept mumbling something about, I've got those snatchers now, or something like that. You found something useful in John's desk, right? How did you know that I was checking on his desk, though? That's weird. I don't know anything else. He never told me what he was doing. About Katrina. I feel so sorry for his daughter. She's all alone now. What about her mother? Gillian, please help her out as much as you can, okay? It's not my responsibility. It's not my job. My job is to go catch, Terminators. Fake-ass Terminators. About Buffalo restaurants. Buffalo? I've never even heard of any places that serve that. Really? Oh, that's right. That Napoleon guy. That informant might know something. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go back to Napoleon. Eventually. Yeah, you're right. He may know. So she... yeah, we might actually have to check on Napoleon, I knew that we're gonna have to check on Napoleon sooner or later. Didn't think that we actually need to advance, or need to know where where to find buffalo restaurants, or restaurants that serve buffalo for us from that guy. About Napoleon. That Chinese informant John was using. He's Chinese? He's known him ever since he was a science cop. Science cop? What the hell is a science cop? Well, I've heard about him, but I've never met him. Well, I can show you how he looks. Why don't you arrange to meet him? He may know something. That's probably the only thing that we can do at the moment. Well, I've never heard about him. Whatever. I've heard about him, but never met him. Well, I guess that's pretty much. I can show her some of the stuff that we got, right? Scrap paper. What's this? Are you going to buy a house? Why? What made you indicate that from reading this, though? I'm gonna buy a house. Pretty mysterious, isn't it? It's really pretty straightforward, actually. Key! I found this key at the factory ruins. Ah, yes. That was John's, wasn't it? How did you know? Well, maybe since it's the only disc. It's the only steel disc that had a key, so probably she knows why. Oh, she knows who this belongs to, at the very least. Chess piece! What's this? A present for me? Wow. Well, I guess... well, I guess Gen Z and the future generations won't be playing chess in the future, huh? Very interesting. What do you think it is, then? What kind of present? Well, I guess it's a salt shaker, so I don't know. This probably would impress a lady, I don't know. Disc? What is that? Some computer game disc? Computer game? Why do you think it's actually a computer game? Well, because probably a PC Engine. I think PC Engine games were all in the form of floppy disks. Not all of them, though. The earlier ones. The earlier ones. I guess, yeah. Let me go ahead and try and check on Harry. See how he's doing. Ah, hey, he's doing fine now, I guess. Alright, that's cool. I'll put the bottle away. I'll just pretend you're John and do the best I can. Pretend. I hear you got hit by those insectors needle guns. Metal took care of the treatment for me. I've injected several nanomachines to help heal the wounds. Really? Well, they ought to take care of it, and you're still young. They'll get over it quick. Damn, it's really kind of a big deal that I actually got shot. That's pretty cool. Alright, finally, we can actually interact with Mr. Harry over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and try and ask him some stuff about Gibson. He was a little hard-headed like me, but he was a good guy. We were the same age, you know. Really? You definitely seem like you're actually a little bit older. So that means you're still pretty young. Not really. Yeah, I think all of them are in their 50s, right? Yeah, when I was young, I was given some brain activity stimulants. Really? One of their side effects is that it speeds the aging process, so I look a little older than I really am. Very interesting. This is definitely not the only game that talks about you know, the speeding age process of a character. Although, a genetically enhanced one. So I guess that means him as well. Kind of genetically enhanced, if that's the case. That's right. It was saying things like, we may be able to completely wipe them out soon. He also said, take care of Katrina if anything happens to me. Well, I guess that's your responsibility then now. Not me. Katrina. About Katrina. Speaking of the devil. Or speak of the devil, not speaking of the devil. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Katrina, the poor, poor girl. After John lost his wife, he put everything into his work. So she died, right? I think the information that we got from Jordan definitely said that. Might said that, actually. That's the thing, I don't remember, really. Katrina must have been really lonely. That's why she took that model job. She had to have something to help her over it. To help her get over it. But now her only friend is Alice. Who's Alice? Maybe I have to search for that name. I'm gonna try and search for that name later. Again? Yeah, I'm gonna try and search for that name later. About Buffalo restaurants. Buffalo? I don't eat any of that weird stuff. What's weird? I definitely wouldn't call buffalo weird. Exotic, yeah, but weird? I don't think so. Weird is like frog meat, dude. If you eat frog, if you eat, I don't know, octopus, that's weird. As a matter of fact, I don't know either. It's probably gonna know about Napoleon. An informant? What do you know? John was using one of those, was he? He doesn't know? I mean, we got it from his bottle. Maybe he's pretending to not know? Napoleon? I'll take Japanese sake over that anytime. Don't you know either, Harry? John was the kind of guy who kept all his secrets really well. Does that mean that he gave you the bottle? Probably. About Alice. It's John's dog's name. I really thought that we're talking about a goddamn human being. It was a dog? Alice is a fucking dog? It's John's dog's name. It was also his wife's name. Wow. He must have really hated his wife, man. Wow. As a matter of fact, I don't know either. You don't know anything about the dog? He said something new here. I think he said something new here. To tell you the truth, I don't have the slightest. Nanomachines! They're ultra-small and nano-sized robots. They treat the body wounds from the inside. So I've got this miniature medical staff running around inside of me, eh? That's kind of scary. It's perfect for someone like you who dislikes doctors. Don't worry, they're specifically coated, so there's no reaction with the body of the host. Maybe I should be worried. Don't worry about them. I built the little critters myself. Damn. I wonder if there's gonna be in the near future that we're gonna be able to make nano-sized robots. That would be even micro-sized robots. Wonder if that's gonna be. I would bet like that we will probably be able to make something that's actually micro-sized. Don't know if it's actually gonna be capable though. I would definitely think that we're gonna be capable of actually making that. Is it gonna be useful though? I really don't know. Very interesting. Don't worry about them, he said. Don't worry about them, he said. These things are gonna kill me in the future, are they? Alrighty, viewers. Let's go. Let's continue on reading some of these few entries here. Snow 9. A crystalline form of pollen created using genetic manipulation techniques, developed for military use. It disrupts nearly all radio transformations. It is poisonous to humans. Really? Huh. Shouldn't we have evacuated then? Well, I guess it's too late. It is poisonous to humans. In large quantities, it can cause symptoms similar to respiratory arrest, while even small quantities cause allergy-like symptoms such as sneezing and runny nose. Ah, that explains the. I guess that explained the sneezing that happened at the very beginning, huh? When we were there, I guess. Larger than ordinary pollen, the crystals are visible to the naked eye and appear similar to snow, hence the name. The pollen creates environmental problems as well, and vegetation producing it was destroyed in large quantities after the war to avoid them. Wow. Nevertheless, it is re-emerging in tropical regions, as well as those subtropical regions where water supplies are plentiful, such as near rivers. At present, the only known area affected in Neo Kobe is in the vicinity of the Ina River, as the pollen appeared in Neo Kobe only after the first presence of Snatchers was confirmed. The relationship between the two is currently under careful investigation. Damn. The fact that it actually can destroy crops, that's terrible. I mean, how do you know if you're in an area with a large quantity of it when it actually can be like a terminal? It can be terminal for human beings. STBO. A mysterious disease which originated in France around 2035. The first patient in Yokobe was recorded in the summer of 2040. At present, between 50,000 and 100,000 residents of Nyokobe are believed infected. Are believed to be infected. I think this is what they meant to type. STBO, what does it stand for? STBO victims develop fever, joint and muscle pain, diarrhea, lymph node inflammation, well, they're not gonna make a big stinks, though, but lymph node inflammation, that's terrible. Tremors and pneumonia, holy. With over 60% dying from the disease. That's problematic. Why does it sound like COVID? It really does sound like COVID. Transmission is via bodily fluids such as blood, saliva, and semen, and generally spread by sexual contact or hypodermic needles, particularly when unsterilized ones are used for the injections of illegal drugs. Well, It's not like COVID. It's not like COVID. Similarities to the disease AIDS, which emerged some 55 years ago, led researchers to believe at one time that STBO was a mutated form of the AIDS virus. But the two have since been shown to be unrelated. There's still no treatment or cure. Actually, you know, at the moment, like, we actually have the capabilities of maintaining AIDS to the point where you can actually, you know, have a sexual relationship with someone that have AIDS without using any protection, and you can be really fine. Of course, you need to take a few medications. That is, so that is pretty. That's a huge leap from where from the time where this game released, where AIDS is still like a death sentence in some way, but you can still function a little bit with it. The treatment itself, though, is still a little bit expensive, high maintenance. Hopefully, there's gonna be a cure for it. There's still no treatment or cure. Public discomfort about the disease and concerns about whether others close to them are carriers has noticeably increased the level of suspicion in the general population and significantly harmed interpersonal communication. In many ways, this trend has made detection of snatchers more difficult. Is it common? Is STBO common? This is something that they really didn't mention. This is something that they really didn't mention. Alrighty, viewers, let's go ahead and continue from where we left off with here. Actually, I don't know. Did I actually show him some? No, I don't think I actually showed him some of the evidence that I actually found. Scrap of paper. I don't have the slightest what that means. But that's definitely John's handwriting. As we expected. I would love to say that I'm actually in the best mood, but today was a little bit rough in terms of mood and in terms of muscle ache. I've done my usual 11-kilometer jog session, and my muscle. There's an old injury that I had. It's flaring a little bit. I feel the same pain, like the pains in the general location of of my older injury, which is definitely a sign that I might actually have to take some time and rest. I can take that, but the work pressure definitely puts you in bad mood. Let's just say that I'm in a situation where I got the short end of the stick. I'm not gonna annoy you with that, though, viewers. Oh, I didn't show him the key. That's a chess piece. Looks like a queen to me. Slay queen. Okay, let's show him the key. That's the key to John's desk, right? Hopefully he'll be able to give us an idea how to access this. Take a look at this, will you? We sure don't use any 5-inch disc here at Junker HQ. Wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I heard Jean talk about having a PC-68 at home. You know, funny thing, viewers, that you know, the technology for CPUs and all of that, they are based on a hardware that usually ends, you know, it starts with 800 or 8000, usually like in that variation, but the more popularized or the one that actually, you know, most CPUs nowadays are based on are 8086 hardware, and this is where the you know, this is where the they're switching the numbers, where they are using PC 68 rather than 86 here. So yeah, interesting. Or maybe they're just trying to find a way to you know, to link PC Engine as well. I think well, there was a company that's it still exists nowadays. NEC. It's a Japanese company that's the biggest computer company in Japan, which at older times there was a huge news regarding when the company went bankrupt. It was the leading computer company in Japan. They sold. It's not. They now the owner, the full owner of this company is IBM, an American company, and that made a huge uproar. And a huge uproar and huge. How do you say it? A huge. Yeah, I would probably say an uproar within Japan of how can a national company like this can be owned by, you know, a foreign country, by America of all things, which, you know, back in the day, even till this day, things are a little bit sensitive in terms of you know, Americans and history and, you know, and fat men. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But yeah, that made a huge deal back in the day, viewers. That was not like what that was big news back in the day. Big news. All right. So I think the only way for us to actually check that disc is to actually go to his house. That's right. He's definitely got one at home. I've seen it. You've been there? God damn. Alright, I guess the only thing that we can do is just... try and go there. Or, also, we can actually try and contact Napoleon. I would love to go to his house, though, first, before we contact Napoleon. We'll see if we actually gonna have the... We're gonna be able to do this, actually. Hi, Gillian. How's the investigation going? I kinda want to get the hell out of here. Enter a turbo cycle. Okay. Mika, I'm heading out to check on a few things. I've got a couple of leads. Really? Don't worry yourself over John, okay? I mean, I've never met the guy, personally. Thanks, Mika. Gillian? Yes, Mika? How are you and your wife doing? Damn. Is she interested? I haven't talked to her in a while. Not even on the video phone? I mean, we're supposed... Are we supposed to know her number? No. You shouldn't leave her alone like that. That's right. Come to think of it, I have her number written down at home. Alright, so I guess we're heading home. I bet she's pretty lonely. I'm sure you're right, thanks. Be careful, Gillian. Is that an invitation to actually try and contact our wife? Is that it, game? We boarded the turbocycle. Where would you like to go? Gillian's apartment. Gibson's house. Let's go to Gillian's apartment first. Alright, now heading to your apartment. Damn, these are, is that how Tesla's gonna look? Well, they're not gonna have steering wheel, they're gonna have Atari controllers. Atari, have a nice day. What's that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, when I was young, the only console that was available for me, even available at all, was was Atari consoles. So yeah, we arrived at your apartment. All right, let's go ahead and check our house. You know, look around. This is your building, Gillian. What the? What's with the ominous music? Wow, you mean I have a place to live too? What do you mean? Or maybe this is our assigned apartment in Nyokobi? Please tone it down, Gillian. I know you have lost your memory, but isn't that carrying the act a bit too far? Just trying to make things a little more fun for the folks playing the game. Hey! You're not allowed to break the fourth wall yet! Alright, Kojima, shut up. Alright, look at the apartment building. What's with the ominous music, though? This is the apartment that the government made available for you. The neighborhood's, not much, but what a great-looking building, eh? He's a Canadian, the hoser? This is the apartment area. Look at the area. We're right on the border between the north and south regions of the city. It is not exactly what you would call the best neighborhood. Can't complain too much. Rent is really high even around here.